I decided to change quilts in the bedroom again. Sometimes I just have to put something new and fresh in, and so I found this quilt upstairs. This is a grandmother's flower garden quilt that I made in 1999. So it's kind of old. It might have been my first attempt to use English paper piecing, and I did fall in love with it, and I've got a lot of stuff now with English paper piecing. But when I found this in the closet this morning, I thought, oh, this is a nice quilt. Doesn't get out very often. I will show it off a little bit. Usually when you use, or back in the day when we made English flower garden flowers, they would usually stick them all together, and the whole quilt would be made with these hexes. But I never wanted to do that because it's so much to hold on to all the time. So I decided back in the 90s that I would do this, and but I would applique them onto a background. So this is the background square. And I think my hexes for this are 2-inch hexes. So they're kind of big. And so this might be a 12-inch square. And it's hand done. It's hand quilted. I remember using, what do you call them? Those little things that you lay down, stencils. I remember using stencils, and this is quilted in green. In the background of these blocks there are butterflies and some leaves, so I must have found a stencil that I liked for that. And it was fun to, I thought, one of my favorite things is picking the fabrics. Well, I picked these fabrics out of my stash, and then I like yellow, so I wanted something that would hold it all together. So, and I think I used it for a good number of years. It's held up pretty well. I think we even took it on vacation once. And I just think English paper piecing is a great way to do handwork. And I find now that my handwork is always English paper piecing because I can no longer see well enough to do appliqué. These were appliquéd down by hand. Today when I do the flower garden type things, I applique them by machine because it takes a little time to do them by hand, and I don't have that much time. I got lots of quilts still in my head. I thought I would put, because this is an old one, I would put another kind of old one down or up on the wall. And that's just kind of a fun, colorful little quilt that I think I made in 2007. I know that I taught this as a class at the quilt shop when I was working there. I believe it is a Kaye England pattern. It's a good sampler pattern for learning lots of different types of quilt blocks. And I think it's cute, and thought, oh, it looks a little spring-like and a little lighter weight for our bedroom. So, 2 quilts, and one of them is English paper pieced, and I want to tell you a little bit more about English paper piecing too, because it's become one of my go-to things for handwork.